Yeah, Kim was very poised. He had a good time. He really got into it. He never skipped a beat. Before the game, I told him, just play like you did in high school. Just play your game, and I believe he did that.
After a couple of plays, it seemed like you were giving Cam a little extra pump or extra dab. Was that sort of something you went to the game saying, I'm going to pump this fresh enough to make him be comfortable?
Well, I mean, that's something I do every day, something we do every day. We're a team out there, we're a unit, and especially, me and, the guys who play next to me, the guys who are more immediate to me, Cam is new, and I wanted to make sure that he, played to the best of his ability and do things that, he can do.
Was there a point in the game where you, on the offensive line, felt like you were beginning to dominate the other team?
Well, dominating is one of our goals, especially on the line of scrimmage. With that said, really I would just focus on the next play, and I'm not really even thinking about like the product of what I've done or I guess the domination I've done in the past. I'm just focused on dominating in the next play, so I don't really get to experience the point where I feel like I'm dominating them. I don't know. I'm focused more on the act rather than what I've already done.
How much of a leader is Blake Sims on this team?
Blake Sims is a very good leader. He's a very big part of what we have. We have a lot of older guys on this team, Blake being one of them. And when you've been here for a while, you sometimes have to step up. I feel like Blake does his part.
How's the communication?
The communication is good. Like I said, there's always more to improve on. There's always, going to be new things that you haven't practiced for or seen in a while. So, there's always room for improvement. And, that's what practice is about, and that's what we're going to do.
Was it different for you having your offensive coordinator on the sideline?
It was actually different a little bit, but not really. I just noticed it and it was interesting. But aside from that, it doesn't really make a difference where he is.
How much does it help if there is a free rusher coming? Can you sort of escape that again?
I think it's very useful. I think it's very helpful. A lot of people around here have a lot of weapons, and I don't really focus on any one of their weapons. That's to say that I trust in Blake. I trust in who he is more than I trust in what he can do. And in a way, so I just go with that.
Does blocking change at all for someone who can run around back there and who can scramble? Do you have to, as a lineman, react to that in any way different way?
Well, we focus at the University of Alabama on pushing through and giving 100%, 120% effort, and that includes the very end of the play too. So to the best of my ability, I'm going to keep pushing towards the end of the play and hitting whoever I see in front of me.
Does it feel different though? Do you like you're back, maybe walking longer and he's able to move around more?
I don't know. I just do what I'm supposed to do.
Saban said ability to scramble. A lot of times he may take off. Do you have to make a conscious effort not to get downfield because he's able to stop and throw the ball too?
Well, if it's a passing play, I'm not supposed to cross the line. So I don't cross the line,
So even if he takes off running, you're not gonna?
If I notice he's running, yeah, I will run too. And I'm gonna try to find something, but I have to see him. And to that point, I keep blocking.
Saban had said that Blake got a little rattled in the second quarter, calling wrong formations and stuff. How do you feel like Blake responded to that adverse situation?
I feel like Blake, focused on what he could focus on and did his job to the best of his ability. And, that's all I can ask for.
How did you feel the line did when you guys kind of went a little bit up tempo in that second quarter?
Shoot, I don't know. Questions like that, it's really the same answer to me, really. I'm trying my hardest. I don't really understand. Well, I don't really pay attention to the circumstance or the situation we're in or what calls were being played or anything like that. It's really the same thing over and over again, just go 120%.
Are
You mentioned-
able to block out all the talk, all the buzz, the social media and everything about the quarterbacks?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. For the most part, I can because, you know, I have a lot of trust in the people in this building. I have a lot of trust in my teammates. And no matter who is in the game, I feel like they're going to give their maximum effort and, I mean, put it all on the line for their brothers and their comrades.
You talked about making a conscious effort to keep Cam and, you know, get Cam in the game, get him fired up. What did he do to respond to let you know that he was in the game? Was it just the level of his play, or does he talk back to you, or what?
Yeah,
You know,
level of his play. I mean, I didn't have to do much. You know, shoot, it's game time. The guy's a competitor, from what I can tell, and you know, he didn't really skip a beat. And you know, I trust him, and I had fun out there playing with him.
You guys were rotating Leon and Shank there, right? Does that change anything for the line of communication, anything like that?
No, it doesn't. I mean, spots are filled here, and you know, they want to give guys looks, and they want to see what they can do, and I leave that up to the coaches to decide.
Well, Johnston was recognized by the coaches for his blocking during the game. What did you see out there from Johnston Fowler?
I saw blocking, I guess, and I don't know. I mean, like I focus on what I'm supposed to do on my job, really, and I keep going back to the trust thing. I trust Johnson will do the same to the best of his ability, and I don't really have to worry about it. I don't really have to look at other people and stuff like that because I have a lot of great guys.
Anything specific you guys taking into account when you get an offensive line to try to improve?
We haven't gotten into meetings yet. Today will be our first meeting since the game. But I'm sure there'll be a lot of things that we can improve on, as there usually is a lot.
Does it open your eyes a little bit when you see a team gave up close to 800 yards? Give a ton of yards in the last game, going against some people. Does it open your eyes at all?
No, I mean, I don't even know that statistic.
Florida Atlantic.
I mean, today's the first day that we're focusing on Florida Atlantic. You know, what happened last game with them is, I mean, it's not the game that we're about to play. It's not us. We're a different team than they played, and they're probably gonna, there's no telling what they're gonna do. So we have to respect them, and we have to take them head on as we would do any other team.
Thanks, Arie.
Thanks,